In my view, the best job for the President Xi Jinping, if he managed to resign, will be a security guard for the capital airport station. That is the same thing, you know. Maybe he will be a maybe he can do the job pilot, things like that. And you know, it every jobs will be soon replaced by robots and AI. Most of the jobs and most of the controller can be removed actually. So you don't have and another thing, the Chinese higher education system is you know I cannot close my mouth. I just want to speak. I have to speak. The worst problem for the Chinese education system is the self restriction. You don't have to you don't have to uh you don't have to. Yes, it's cheap, but it's cheap. It still costs you money, but you know, but money is not a problem. The government is the problem. You know, the government printed most of the money and put most majority part of the money to those people closest to the government, to closest to the central bank who works in the bank. But so the people outside the bank can earn literally nothing. But you know, when you use Weibo or things like that, I don't give a fuck about Weibo. I don't give a shit about Twitter. Those kind of words on Twitter or Weibo were rubbish. You know, everybody deserves the right to live up. The basic principle for everybody is we are all human beings. We are all born from our parents. Our parents created us, and no, our parents created us, give us life, and ask us to live out happily. But you don't have to be anyone. You can be anybody. You can be anybody you want. But the basic thing is you have to respect other people and respect your neighbors and treat other people as well. That's a fairly simple thing. No other things. And so you know, my interview for a teacher for a lecture is to do the job, to do your best, and ask the kids or the younger generation people to understand knowledge well. But plus, if you are able to create more knowledge and make the world a better place, that's fairly simple thing. No need. The interview for a teacher is so simple, and I don't want to immigrate to another country. So my studying abroad experience is to spend some money and get a life experience for 1 year. I know China has a censorship which is super silly, but the censorship is from the interviewer, from the company, from the organization. Every organization was made up of people, and you can make people. But the thing is, one more thing you have to bear in mind is everywhere has good people, has bad people. Which means even in USA you will came across gangsters, but you may came across, but you may meet many nice people in New Zealand and Australia. Outside China, even in Japan, you can meet some nice people, but the fucking politicians in Japan, they are asshole. Xi Jinping is an asshole. I dare to say you cannot restrict me. I don't want to study the fucking English anymore. Because what do you mean by English? English is a... Okay, let me tell you something. English is just a communication tool in the English-speaking country. It is. It's most of the time it's meaningless when you meet people. When you meet those priority, when people with so-called my life experience, when you meet people in position in an organization, you just respect them. I respect you, but I won't censor myself. I won't I won't sit down and on my knee. I have confidence to finish the interview.